Good morning, Don.
Good morning, Curtis.
It's a little wet, isn't it?
Oh, just a little bit. I know God got kind of goofed up. It's never supposed to rain on a golf course or a race course, and I think he got his emotions crossed up a little bit. It's a little miserable, a little cool. Hopefully it'll maybe burn its way out, and we'll have a nice, clear day. I mean, the weather's been beautiful up till today.
Good. Well, let's talk about the Miss Madison DeWalt and see how did it do on Friday and Saturday, and how Mike's going to be ready for the race today, and what's he doing, what's going through his mind right now?
Mike pretty well psychs himself up in the morning. You don't talk much on race day. He's thinking things over, what he's going to do, his race strategy. You know, we're qualified at practically 150 and everything. We didn't try to go any faster. This worked on race setup. So we never like to put the boat in on Sunday morning if he's got it once set up. We made the mistake. We put it in last Sunday morning over in Tri-Cities and tried to try out a new prop. We got 3/4 of a lap out of the prop and threw the blade. The blade hit the deck, went up through the vertical upright. It damaged our prop shaft strut. We had to replace that, but we got in barely in time to make Heat 1A. So once you get it set up, you just don't like to mess with them, really.
Excellent. You know, also too, here at the DeWalt, they're a brand new sponsor, and when we were in Tri-Cities, the paint was drying on the way over, was it not?
Well, we're a green banana that turned right between the Madison race and here. The guys worked very hard and everything. In fact, they put a gearbox together the night before they pulled out, and unfortunately, we lost that gearbox over in Tri-Cities. And they came on out. DeWalt is going to be a great sponsor, really. They supply us with tools and everything else to work on, and they're going to carry us through the end of the year, and hopefully we can negotiate something a little bigger for next season and really go out and race hard.
Looking forward to it. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, enjoy, as Hydros Alive 95 presents the Miss Madison DeWalt Racing, coming to you from the shores of Lake Washington, a wet shores of Lake Washington. They said that the weather's going to be 71 degrees today and clear, but you know what?
Got a long way to go.
Here we are, and you know what they say about us Seattleites, we tan rest, right?
Yep, right, we tan rest, and we don't have web feet though, so that's a myth that you'll have to let go of, and we're used to this stuff. We're tough.
I'm not. I'm used to 100-degree weather at this time of year.
Rain or no rain, the show goes on, so you're watching coverage of the 1995 Texaco Cup. We're coming to you from the Miss Madison DeWalt camp. I'm your host, Curtis Blackwell. Don Hummel, along with Rob Blazon, who will be covering around up there in the awards presentation and getting all behind the scenes. And plus we have a cameraman located way up there at the pit tower, or rather not the pit tower, the official tower. And so you'll be seeing the boat as it goes right up close by with cameraman Terry Osborne. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back, and we'll be checking back to you. By the way, which race heat were they racing in?
1B.
Heat 1B. Which lane did they get?
I don't know what lane Mike picked.
Okay,
probably about lane 3, I would imagine.
Well, I can hear the turbines firing up, so we're going to go away for a while, but sit back, relax, get set, ladies and gentlemen, for Boat Day Racing, the shores of Lake Washington. We'll be back. Don Hummel on the dock over there, and he'll be going out in just a minute. Here you are looking, the Miss DeWalt. Right directly behind us is the crane. I'll kind of step over here so you can see what's happening. Now watch him start as he starts up that hydroplane. You're going to see the turbine. And I'll tell you, these turbines are really powerful. You can feel it. Like I said, the weather is about as nasty as you can get. At least it's not super pouring down rain. But we're covering it here for you, rain, shine, or no matter what. Mike Hansen's the driver. He's been with the Miss Madison for about the last 5 years. Also, too, one thing about this is that when the hydroplane fires up, it gets loud. The roar of the turbines. Something that's been a little bit of past history. This race here, Seattle Seafair hydroplane race, has been ran. There's been some kind of dispute since 1960, or since take two. Edit.
Edit.
The Seattle Seafair hydroplane race has been taking place here on the shores of Lake Washington since 1950. Now, some people say it was 1949. However, we're not going to argue that fact. I've heard through all my sources here at the hydroplane race in Seattle that the race was officially made sanctioned in 1950. So it's the 45th running of the hydroplanes here on the shores of Lake Washington. Like I said, right now it's raining. Oh, not too bad, but it's raining and we're getting wet. But we're here to cover this race for you. Ladies and gentlemen, if they start doing that, I tell you, you better be ready to go out there and ready to go. With the Miss DeWalt, Miss Madison.
Cockpit area, that's what I'm on right now.
Okay, you're looking now at the cockpit area of the Miss DeWalt. And he's waiting for a signal. You see also on the left-hand side, in addition to the cockpit where he's getting, Mike Hansen getting hooked up, there's a URC referee. As I was explaining to you earlier, that URC referee has a radio and she can talk to the people on the tower, and there's also a person up in the helicopter. They're checking out the course. They take a look at the course, make sure it's okay. Hey, come rain or shine, the hydroplanes go on Lake Washington no matter what. This race has never been delayed in the 45 years that they're running the hydroplanes. So once again, reviewing, they did very well yesterday out on the race course for the test. He wanted to test his third engine. That's the one he has in there now, is his third engine. Miss DeWalt, Miss Madison, celebrating 35 years of hydroplane racing. Now this Heat 1B. This is Heat 1B, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the Pico American. Now here's our favorite boat right here, the Miss Madison. Miss DeWalt firing its engines up to go out. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to push the boat out just a little bit. Ah, he just got off. There he goes. Now watch. Here we go. Live coverage of the 1995 Texaco Cup. That prop just now kicked in, spinning around. Here comes the wave. There he goes. Okay, we'll join you out on the dock in just a few seconds. The Miss DeWalt, the crew's going over there. Charlie's going out. All right, let's go. This is Curtis Blackwell reporting for Solid Video Productions. I'm along with Mr. Mark Evans, who drives the Miss Rock KSW. He's going to help us give some color coverage here of the Miss DeWalt. Why don't you go ahead and just do this whole entire race?
Oh, you're going to have to help me out here.
Okay. Nope, no problem.
I got to have a little help.
Okay.
The lineup is, it looks like Steve David's on the inside in this one with the Smokin' Joe just outside of him. Now, Steve David can accelerate pretty good with the two-wing boat, but Smokin' Joe's been running good all year, so he probably should be first to the turn as far as I can see.
How do you think the Miss DeWalt with a new sponsor is going to do?
Should do good. That boat's always been fast. You know, Michael went on his head back east, but since they've put the thing back together, it's a good boat, and hopefully he'll do well. Of course, he's out in lane 4 in the thing, and looks like we got a start, and he's staying right with the Pico and the Smokin' Joe, so it looks good.
All right, they start a Heat 1B, all 5 boats out there. Kind of hard to see from this position here as they head to round south. Yeah, let's walk out there. All right. Yeah, we can get a better view out there. You're watching exclusive coverage from Solid Video Productions.
Right. Smokin' Joe got out front, looks like. Steve David kind of surprised me. He did take the inside in the T-Plus boat, but DeWalt's is just right outside him battling for second place. Looks like he got a good race. Smokin' Joe's just walking away. That thing's been doing really good in the rough water this year.
He's done real well. He did real well last year in Tri-Cities, or not last year, last week in Tri-Cities. He just smoked it. The Budweiser's not doing so well.
No, their setup's been a little bit off, you know, down Tri-Cities, but they came out and won the race, or won this last heat. So looks like they're starting to get it back together. Shoot, DeWalt's back in 4th place right now. He's working on T-Plus that's in 3rd, and Smokin' Joe and the Pico boat are battling for 1st.
All right, there we go. We got a real good race here.
All right. Elam's picking up. He's beating the Ron Jones team boat. What is that boat? The Volkswagen boat, I call it?
Volkswagen Carter boat.
It's quite a paint job on the thing, but first time Elam sponsorship's been running halfway decent. In fact, looks like he's stepping up and going to try to give the DeWalt boat a run for its money.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it's a real good race. I mean, the Smokin' Joe's just smoking out there, doing real well. Who's that second one? It looks like the Carter Volkswagen.
Well, in 2nd place right now is the Pico American Dream. He just cut into the inside.
Okay.
He's going to start working on Mark Tate and the Smokin' Joe's a little bit.
There goes Mark Tate. There goes American Dream.
American Dream's a little bit loose, but he's still holding on the water.
Oh, is that the Miss Rock I see going by there?
I hope not, because I should be in the darn thing if that's the case.
That's right. Well, oh, this is great. There we go. We have a race. It's catching up.
Yep, Kenny's catching up with the Miss DeWalt right now, and the Miss Elam looks like a good race. He better stay on those canards. He's getting a little bit light.
Oh, yeah, you're starting to see some excitement there. The DeWalt, the good hydroplane, 35 years of racing to Miss Madison.
That's right. It's a good organization to be involved with, and I'm proud of those people for hanging in this many years like they have been. But It's a different paint job for out here in the West Coast run, and looks like he's holding off the Elam boat pretty good.
It's a banana turned green, or green to yellow.
That's about it, right?
Don Hummel would say.
Ripened up a little bit, that's for sure.
All right, there we go. There's the, oh, look at that. There's first place, the Miss Camel, Smoking Joe's.
Smoking Joe and Mark Tate. Second place is Dave Vilwalk in the Pico American Dream. Coming up right behind him, about the same distance back as the Steve David in the T+. Now we've got a great battle going on here for fourth place, which is
DeWalt and then the Elam. They're trying. He's trying. The Elam's trying to get on top of it there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's doing a good job. Running a little bit loose, but he'll work the canard flaps and keep her on the water.
Oh, that's great because it looks really good. I mean, I guess they're coming. That's it.
Yep,
So the take two.
Yeah, I answered a lot of names.
This is Curtis Blackwell along with Don Hummel of the Miss Madison, celebrating its 35th year anniversary. New sponsor here in Seattle, the Miss DeWalt. And Don, why don't we give a quick wrap-up of what happened there in Heat 1B?
Well, of course, it's still raining. I mean, it's miserable. It doesn't bother them out there, but wind kicked up a little bit, and the course is getting awfully lumpy right now. So Mike, I think, laid back a little bit, bring it in one piece, and we noticed Miss Elam this practically went out of the water. I thought he was going over for sure. Yeah, new hull, and really their first race, he just pushed it a little too hard.
He wants to win, just like in hydroplane racing. You know, all the money lays in the final heat, but you want to take your boat and you want to be real careful with it in the meantime and take it real slow and easy, like Mike's doing.
Oh, what you want to do is gather your points to make the final heat. Then you hope the water's decent to run on, and you can put the hammer down and run. But I could tell Mike wasn't full out. No, I don't think any question about that. But I mean, Elam was pushing too hard for a brand new hull, though.
There's one thing about here in Seattle that I want to get straight. I've been asking everybody all since Thursday afternoon. That is this the is this the 60th running of the hydroplanes here in Seattle? I've heard people say the 1950, other people say 1949. What do you say, Don?
No,
You're the authority.
No, I think it's the same year that we had our first hydroplane race, 1950.
So this is officially the 65th running of the hydroplane.
46th running.
There, see? Hey, you know what? That's all part of hydroplane racing here. It's all video productions. We're proud to be down here in the hydroplane pits. Don, we'll get back to you, and I'll go get a cup of coffee, and we'll see you in the next time the Miss Madison runs.
That's right. Coffee's good. I mean, I don't think the cold drinks are selling well today.
No. The Pepsi's kind of upset about that.
Now, this is where we had very technical difficulties. The wind was blowing. All of the technical stuff, all of the cameras and Cairo TV and all the other audio was saturated with water. We were running by battery, but still we had our technical moments. We were able to get that worked out.
Long, low, and flat. That means they're really moving. Here comes the Miss DeWalt out onto the course right now. Mike Hansen, driver. Mike Hansen, boat builder, I should add. There we go, the beautiful yellow, trimmed in black, with yellow lettering on a black background. Makes a beautiful sight, it's very photographable. Mike's into the first corner. They'll be catching up with we should have at least one more boat come out. Oh, here it comes now, the Miss Elam. Here comes the Miss Elam out. We hope he takes it a little easier than did last time. He was nearly over. He rose up in the air. That nose had to be 4 foot off the water, and actually he came completely out of the water, and I think it broke that air cushion why he got back down without blowing over. If you get too much compressed air underneath them, they're going to go over. They're starting to farm over on the backstretch. We still got a yellow flag out. We don't have a white flag out yet. Mike's just going by. He'll catch up with the pack. Probably, yeah, he's doing it right now, cutting through the infield. Just getting ready to say that. He'll catch up. Yep. Now he's going on down. He's going to catch up with him over on the back stretch. We thought at first he was going to cut through the infield. But he'll catch him up. Now we have a white flag. Means that this lap, if they are properly lined up, they'll drop the flag and we'll have a heat of racing. Condition that water, let's hope it's a nice, safe heat. Yeah, Mike's caught up with the pack now over on the back stretch. Getting in his position and everything. Your pace boat should be the first one in the corner. They actually set up really a fan spread. And your pace boat should be the first one in the corner, and your inside boat should be the last one. He's got the shorter route. So they lined up. I don't think we're going to see a green flag this time. They don't look lined up well enough to me. What does that see? Mike Hansen and the Misty Waltz in lane 4. No, white flag, abort the start, so they'll make another lap around, and maybe this time we'll get a green flag. Well, he dropped the green, I mean the race started. Okay, the boats are all over on the back stretch, reforming. Try to get in a nice line. They'll try and get in that fan pattern in the upper corner. Hopefully this time maybe we'll get a green flag. Okay, the boats are on the back stretch. They're just getting ready to go in turn 2. A lot of people say that's turn 3 and turn 4, but it really is an arc. I mean, you have 2 turns on the race course. So they're getting formed. They're trying to get their fan set up. This is where the fast boat, this heat's where the fast boat has to start on the outside. Slow boat starts on the inside. It was the new ruling this year. Okay, fan looks much better this time. Let's see if we get a green flag. Okay, we're still seeing a white flag, white flag, white flag. No green, no green. No, now we got a green flag, a late green flag. Okay, Budweiser's out in front, and all we can see behind him is a bunch of water. So let's catch them as they come out of the corner. Budweiser's out. Looks like Rock's in second, DeWalt in third. Mike's got the inside. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's not a matter of how high you place in the preliminary heat. It's a matter of placing and picking up points towards the final heat. Looks like Mike powered into that first corner pretty well, though. Now let's see what happens. Okay, Mike Hansen is up in second place and making a doggone good charge on Budweiser. Just keep her on the water, Mike. Keep her on the water. Mark Evans in third, Scott Pearson fourth. And we've got one down over on the other side of the course. We can't tell who it is from here. We've got 2 of them down. Okay, Budweiser first, DeWalt second. Now we've got Miss Elam down, and we've got another boat down. He's trying to get restarted. Elam looks like he's restarted. Mike's putting a good charge on him. He's going to make him earn it. Okay, coming out of the apex of the upper turn, we've got Budweiser in first on the outside, Mike Hansen in second on the inside. We've still got Mr. Rock in third. The race for second and third is reasonably close. Mike's got a couple of rooster tail lead on him. So we've got one more lap around. Scotty Pierce is in fourth. Now they have to watch it going into that turn. I'm sure our crew chief has already told Mike that watch out for Elam broken down in the corner. So Mike's still in a good solid second place. Whoop, it looks like that Kiss Rock is Mark Evans and KSW Rock looks like he lost power.
Go, Mark. Don't scare us like that.
Mark's got to go hard now.
Make
Okay, we got Budweiser in first on the final lap. And we've got Misty Walt in second. Mike's taking still the inside and everything. Misty Walt is second place in this heat. That's good. That gives 300 points to go on with the 169 we got. Boat Road, absolutely beautiful. So we've got Mark Evans still in third, even though he lost power over in that first corner. Now we got Scotty Pearson fourth. The other two boats are broken down. Now Mike's bringing it slowly up the back stretch, cooling it down a little bit. We'll bring it in, take it back into the pits. We'll do all checking for any damage. That engine, I'd say they won't change it. It seems to be running perfection. Made Budweiser earn it. That's extremely rough water out there. Mike's in the upper turn. He'll bring it around and probably bring it right straight on into the pits. Good heat of racing. Did you enjoy the heat of racing?
Oh, yeah.
Some of our people from DeWalt is here. And we enjoy having them on board as a sponsor. I will certainly tell you that, even though it was a quick one. But we have high hopes for them. We feel they're going to be a terrific sponsor. Now Mike's bringing her back on into the pits, so we'll shut down and head back to the pits ourselves. We ran well, but a little tough luck. Yeah. Well, all a part of racing. I guess we have to take the bitter with the sweet.
You got to take them, but I tell you, this is what hydroplane racing is all about. Being out here on the boat or being out here on the shore, no matter what takes place.
Yeah, I know, but I sure don't like it like this.
Well, we have no choice in there. Going out now is the T-flat. We're waiting for the DeWalt to get out there.
Yeah, we'll be out shortly. Mike was in the cockpit when we left over in the pits. So we're out on this finger pier that juts out in, and believe me, it's cold out here.
It's really choppy out there. It's just, I've never seen it like this except for back in 1973 when the weather here rained, and only they had a barge out there, and I had a chance to be out there.
84, I remember it rained, and but it did clear up as the day progressed. The day has progressed the wrong direction today.
That was the first year we were covering with video, and Vice President Bush came by. But I see the boats. It looks like we got a white flag. They may be going to this next lap.
Got a white flag. Now that we got a jockey getting their respective lanes and positions, staying out in the upper corner, get abreast of each other, and come across the starting line at about probably 120 mile an hour. Supposedly, it's much faster than that, but supposedly.
Which engine?
Okay, we got them coming down. Who we got here?
That's the pizza time.
Yeah,
Followed by Miss Rock.
Pizza time, followed by Miss Rock, right.
Here's the T-plus.
Got T-plus.
That water is just really rough.
Smoking Joe's. And our Misty Walt.
Can't miss it. Beautiful yellow.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful boat, really. Let's just keep the yellow side up and the white side down. Just stroke it home.
Got a bar of soap? Got a bar of soap? We'll take a shower.
One right here.
Oh. Oh, man. What a day, huh? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Don?
Oh, you're quite welcome. We want to wrap this up in a hurry because there's going to be a lot of people going up in the truck and everything. In fact, Rob, if you could step over that way a little bit would help.
All right.
Yeah, now we're a little bit better. Yeah, it was quite a day. It was a miserable day for the whole day, though. It rained, I said, ever since we got here this morning.
Well, we came from Everett, and boy, it rained.
It's still raining, too.
Yes, it is. Okay, well, that's going to do it for us. Give us a quick wrap-up, and we'll say so long from Seattle, Columbia, or Seattle. It's been a long day, Don.
I think this is Seattle. Yeah, I'll tell you, we're ready. We're gonna get the boat buttoned up, and we're gonna get back to the motel, and I imagine frequent the bar. Sounds like a winner.
Sounds like a good one. Okay, well, that's it for us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Okay, there you have the Miss DeWalt, sponsored by DeWalt Tools back in 19. Sorry. Anyway, copyright 2020. Saw Video Productions, all rights reserved. You've been watching the Miss DeWalt, Miss Madison from 1995. We got that right. Thank you for watching. More to come. Enjoy the show. Thanks for watching.